Hello to everybody watching and listening, and welcome to some more Mechabellum on the newest version. What was it, 0.8 or something? We have new loading screens, which is actually amazing. Like, this looks insane. Everything has a new visual style, except the units and stuff. That would kind of be insane to, do. Um, Yeah, let's go with course control here. Not my favorite setups, but marksmen and sledges. What can you do? You can always just pick them. Crawler, Phoenix, and heavy armor specialist. This is weird. These new units feel a bit, or rather the new icons for units. No, the new UI style, let's just call it what it is. The new UI style is weird to look at if you've been playing this game for as long as I have, which is not very long. I imagine it will be even weirder for those who have played this a whole lot more than I did. Alright, let's see what our opponent is doing. Nothing so far. Hello, mister. Have you accidentally AFK'd yourself? What do we have in the way of text? So everything except acid. And I think that's no, not exactly the build I have. He has elite instead of EMP, I think. Ah, okay. He is now placing his units. He has a couple of seconds. Oh, wow, that is a weird formation. Is it one of those I will sell everything and buy war factories in the end builds? Or is he just putting everything in the rear? That is a funky build in my opinion. Like, for real. So his crawlers are significantly stronger than my crawlers. In the new patch, crawlers are actually buffed. I don't know why. I never really got the feeling from playing that crawlers were too weak and they needed some adjustments or something like that. To me, crawlers have always been extremely powerful. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the chaff clear for 2 additional packs of crawlers. Okay, the speed up UI is also a bit different and everything. The only thing that annoys me is that, look at this edge here. Like, this, it kind of aligns because there's something pushing into it. I'll show you in a moment. Let's just go for the missile strike. We have the money. And let's just strike some juicy targets. Going for this should be maximum value, basically. And then, honestly, I'm not against some arc lights or different chaff clear. We can go fairly soon into giants. We could buy a Vulcan. But I don't think that is good here. At least not yet. Personally, I think, yeah, going for 2 sets of tanks and making it vertical sledges is just going to be the biggest value for the moment. Let's also unlock some of the delayed fangs and have them in our default location. Let's see what the opponent does. No missile strike. Did he take anything? Haste module, okay. It's on these tanks, okay. Fair enough, these tanks are going to be absolutely insane against my tanks. It is unfortunate that these units are moving in here. But I should get the tower decently quick, and I have so many tanks left. He can't kill all of those in time. Kind of surprised to see a haste module on the sledges out of all the units. Because you could make Phoenix's one-shot tanks with a haste module. So if I had picked that is probably in his position, that probably would have been what I wanted. The fire badgers, I've seen them. I'm not too impressed by them. I certainly don't really feel like they're good in my current situation, but I think I will just try them. I do, however, not want them to be at high level for the moment. I kind of want them to just eat some stuff. And then let us mass recruit another marksman, so we have a symmetrical board. And because we have a bunch of money left over, let's just buy this. And you know what? I feel like maybe just invest into some sticky oil. He's not gonna expect that, and I think it can be used in this specific instance to kind of bring his formation out of whack a bit. Like delay some of the tanks here maybe, or how about we expose those phoenixes? Let's just do that. Okay, he put some tanks in front. Okay, that nullifies my plans. But in theory, this would now have led to the crawlers being further behind, the phoenixes going ahead, and hopefully getting killed by the marksmen. So let's see. These things have 5,000 and change health, so they are not as tanky as one would hope. But they can grill crawlers. It's just that my opponent has much more of an army here than he has on the other side, and he has these level 3 Mustangs, which are just pushing through and doing everything. I don't think it's going to be ignited here. Yeah, I'm losing the tower. This is not a good turn for me. This is the first time, like this is legitimately the first match that I'm playing on the new patch, and before I can even think about accumulating a lot of MMR and stuff, I want to learn the units. Second missile strike. Probably actually nice. I bet he's going to put this on the Mustangs. So let's just try and snipe these Mustangs. They are right now target number 1. And oh, he also put some crawlers here. Well, that makes sense. He can beat my crawlers like that. So, what do I do? He has a decent amount of tanks, but we don't exactly have the chaff clear, even with these fire badgers. They are also relatively fast. Range is nothing to really write home about. I could extend their range so they will stay behind the sledges, actually. Let's try that. Let's play with the new units. We are probably going to lose, but let's try it and see what happens, honestly. Let's also add, like, he could strike these marksmen. Let's add an additional marksman here and just an arc light in the rear. That arc light can eat the crawlers, can it? It can actually not without support. So let's put it a bit further behind. And as far as upgrades go, why don't we go for mechanical rage here? And then I'm actually going to put a shield over the marksman here. Anything free to unlock? No. Okay, he does neither missile nor does he protect himself. Which means this is a big fat gonzo missile. This should be able to deal with everything on the flank. He did not flank over here. The tanks are getting, well, roasted super slowly. How much damage do these things do? 18 damage every 0.1 second. I think that is like a fifth of a Vulcan or something like that, but it's 3 units. Overall, probably still decent enough. It definitely helps with my chaff clear. That much is sure. It's just that I think I do not have the units to really deal with everything here. Like, for real, I do not have the units for that. My shield stays alive, though. So how do I fight myself out of this? Well, levels on the tanks might be one way. Or do I go into giants? Like, everything he has is probably bad against... Yeah. Let's go do that. Let's do a bit of a fortress play here. What do I want to level? These things actually did top damage last turn, so let's level them. I didn't expect them to be this good. Also, these tanks did well. And let's level that here. Do I want to sell something to fund more upgrades? I think I'm good for the moment. I just want to strike stuff again. And he's probably going to learn from previous attacks, so I'll go after the second juiciest target. If he doesn't shield, I would be surprised. Yeah, look at this. Unfortunately, I can't kill these phoenixes, but they are now vulnerable to level 1 marksman fire. I did not plan on that, but I just noticed it. So the fortress can hold for a while, but it can't hold indefinitely. I'm not sure I really like the fire badger, honestly. Next round we can start getting rid of the phoenixes with some anti-air missiles and stuff. If we survive the next round, I should say. Shield is unfortunately going down. Yeah, the fire badgers aren't it. They really aren't it. Vulcan, maybe. But I kind of want to invest more into fire badgers. So what do I want? What is the highest value? It's probably the Rhino and the Steel Ball. Let's go sell those. And since we need some more chaff clear, maybe we try this tech here. Yeah, let's go try this out. I need to experiment with these units. As far as the fortresses go, I want to push through the phoenixes the normal way for the moment. So let's go do that. And then add some more fortresses. Maybe I put them a bit on the outside. So this one is going to get pulled. So maybe I just missile this then. And after that, which tank has done the most damage? This one. So let's go level it. And see what comes of it. Oh, he's going in on more of a flank. Now I'm actually glad I have a fortress here. He does have healing though. Field maintenance. Yeah, I don't think I can kill that. GG. I didn't even know that Rhino had field maintenance. I legitimately didn't know. Well, that was a steep freaking loss, and that's a lot of lost MMR, I can tell you. I think everything is just too new for me to make rational decisions. I did not know that Rhino has field maintenance. That is actually... let me go back. Is that new? I don't even think I've ever seen anyone play that with Rhinos. Yeah, it does have field maintenance. I'm surprised because I never realized that even was a thing. I think I'll take that instead of the armor. Like I think that's a no-brainer instead of armor enhancement. Because this thing should get much more value, especially when high-level Rhinos drop. Well, anyway, that kind of was a steep loss, but what do you expect on a new patch when you're playing for the first time and you're trying to test out the new units? Overall, really not much of a fan of the Fire Badger. Also, not much a fan of Cost Control. Cost Control is just not good, in my opinion. What could I have done better? Probably everything. Let's just go for a new game.